Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the Saturday Dota League Season 1. I'm SP Revolution 5, joined by Archaea for Truesight TV. And this is UTD Savants up against a Black Sheep, which is not Black Sheep. It is started from the PotM, otherwise known as Ninjas and Tiaras, otherwise known apparently as Black Sheep.
Oh. Well, there's that.
Yeah, on the bright side though, we do have Bloody Nine standing in for them. I know he was leading at least in an NEL season in the past. He's a very talented player there, formerly of Han and Complexity, etc. Han not being a team, if you're not familiar, but...
Oh, they are dead set, this Wyvern.
Yeah.
These
dirty Wyvern pickers, man.
A dirty Wyvern picker. You know, that's what I loved about MLG. Everyone hated Troll.
Yeah.
Because you were a dirty Troll picker.
Boo. Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh my goodness.
Something seems familiar.
Yeah, something's just representative in the last game. Like, what's going on here?
Okay,
what?
The only difference in the draft so far is that Slark got banned by Savants instead of Zeus. And it was Alchemist and who for the other team? Do you remember?
No. I know the Alch for sure because I was talking about him being first banned. But
I don't know.
Yeah. So there's
this draft
that.
Looking awfully familiar though.
Yeah, I'd be interested. Oh, who did Savants go with second? I want to say. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, Tiny was last.
Viper.
Yeah, Viper then CM.
Phoenix
Viper, CM,
Tiny.
Phoenix, Tiny, yeah. Which, I mean, everyone's available. However, it didn't work before, so I'm not sure how it's going to change too much now. I mean, the Slark's out of the pool, but...
I'm just...
honestly, I think you can interchange Slark.
Okay, they're going to go with the Clockwork, which I really like against Spirit Breaker. However, against Skywrath Mage... that's my opinion.
I don't know what the consensus is here. What's going on, Savants? What's your game plan? Tell me through the draft.
I'm guessing you're using Clockwork and Winter Wyvern to set up something bigger. Now they ban out the AA. I mean, for Black Sheep, this makes sense. It's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. For the other team, it's kind of like, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Well, maybe you shouldn't try again.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm... Huh.
This may not be the time to keep trying, bro. This could be it.
Yeah, Clockwork could be something... Maybe the Wyvern could have worked. Yeah, I honestly can't say it was a Wyvern that put them at a disadvantage last game.
Of course, we're not saying, well, there's the Wyvern. Guys, go watch something else, come back in 5 minutes, the draft is over. No. Because the draft is going to go differently from there. They're going to make different decisions. If not, it's like definition textbook insanity. Like, this didn't work. Let's do it again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to change, though. That's what I'm interested to see. Was an AA ban last game? Yeah.
And it does make sense against the Winter Wyvern because, well, if you have the Winter Wyvern to ban the AA, because if you try to save someone with Cold Embrace and he's just like, oh, cold feet too. Cold Embrace, cold feet, cold heart, cold everything, because now you're dead. It's basically like Winter Wyvern sets him up for a stun there.
Yeah.
Storm Spirit also getting the ban out. I think he's still going to be terrifying this patch.
It's hard to change what he is. I mean, the utility that he has just works so well with everyone that it's hard to change that but keep him as a hero.
Yeah.
So Viper's actually going to go to Black Sheep this time.
Okay. I mean, he's a strong hero. That's for sure.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Huh. I don't know. I think 6.84 is too new to make some predictions.
It's really hard to make predictions right now, yeah. And that's why in the first draft I was bringing up, like, okay, this hero is good because of this.
Yeah.
And this hero might be picked because of this. Well, I'm not really sure where they're going with this again. I feel like Black Sheep are looking for kind of this snowball-esque strat now, because that's generally what you run with a Viper.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been buffed a little bit, but I still feel like... I almost wish they hadn't buffed him and just left him the way he was. Because...
Really?
Well, yeah, because this hero is powerful. This hero is one of those, like, you play against me, I win my lane. You lose your lane 100% of the time, practically. Unless I'm just bad. He's always been good, he just kind of fell off because of the mech nerf.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't able to make as concrete an advantage with winning his lane. Still, though, he wins his lane. It's going to happen.
That's how it is. Lion's there. I mean, Lion's pretty good against Spearbreaker.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
The stun, Hex to interrupt some charges.
Problem is, though, he's also very squishy. Like, Viper just turns around and clicks him 3 times, and boom, he's dead. I'm not trying to be pessimistic,
and let him slow cook.
Yeah. Just set it and forget it, you know? Oh, well, speaking of slow cooking.
So there's 2 poisons.
Yeah, now Vino did get a reasonably sized buff, and he's always been adept at killing things, and now that you get more gold for kills, makes a bit of sense. I still feel like this hero is really weak, but if he's run as a second support, I think that's fine. If they don't pick a hard carry on top of this, they will steamroll 20 minutes, and then likely fall off. They will definitely fall off. Because Windrunner is that one hero that's like, oh, I have ult. Look, you're dead.
Yeah.
Look, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. All of you are dead. Now, she's not amazing against damage over time or magic damage, which they definitely have a lot of. But...
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not seeing the... Like, it's a good hero, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't make sense in this situation. Now, ban out the anti-mage. Looking at possibly a mid-Windrunner, which is probably where they'll run it if they don't run it safe lane.
Yeah, and then have your Lion WW in the safe lane with whoever they decide to pick up.
But there's some room here for lots of different things, and I wouldn't say something greedy as a Spectre, but something similar, something tanky. Alchemist is banned out. He was actually what I was thinking of here, because he's actually very good against damage over time, since he just pops his ult and he's good.
Yeah.
They'll ban out the Spectre themselves, though, because they're afraid of this last carry, and a Radiance carry would be terrifying with this team, because not only do you have Viper and Venom doing damage over time,
you got the Radiance, yeah. The burn.
And then Skywrath technically doing damage over time, but really it's just like... It was too much damage to put in one move. The mischance is huge against Windrunner now, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I guess we'll see who they're going to go with.
I'm just saying hard carry. I have no prediction. Gyrocopter's an option. Naga. Okay, so it is going to be the burn damage. I like it. You know me, Archaea, though. I love a good Naga.
I do agree, and they have the early game powerhouse, so let Naga just be Naga.
Rat Siren.
Yeah, rats. Honestly,
she even looks a bit like a rat.
Yeah,
a little bit. A very attractive rat.
Yeah,
but
the words of Bulldonger himself.
I've never said that before. I'll be honest, but
I've never said that before.
Well, I mean, when are you thinking? Oh, that rat's at least attractive.
I mean, at least it's cute.
Yeah. Then you just call it a mouse, but...
yeah. Not as bad as a rat.
Okay, Queen of Pain for TB Savants. So they will be running the Windrunner safe lane. Unless they want to run Queen of Pain safe lane. Sneaks is going to be on the Quap this time, and Bacon on the Windrunner. Which I
Bacon
feel
was a
like-
mid last game.
Yeah, I feel like Windrunner has a slightly better matchup against the Viper, simply because, well, it'll be fine. And Windrunner will definitely, well, either of those heroes will do fine up against Naga, because, keep in mind, Naga doesn't have a lane presence. She just doesn't. She can spam out illusions and push you down with Riptide spam as well. However, it still doesn't.
I think if you have some nukes, Ensnare can make something happen.
If you do.
Usually.
But you see, if you're in the mid lane, you're solo. So you're relying on your supports to run.
Well, who went mid for...
10 seconds remaining.
Was it Freedom mid? No, I think it was
5 seconds.
whoever Bloody Nine changed with.
I have no idea right now, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I honestly think they're going to have the Viper mid.
I really wish I could change camera over to you, because I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, that's what I went and did during the break.
How professional is that, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm actually just going to keep it on the Radiant team and run real quick. Because otherwise I'm not going to make it to a Naga game.
I'll talk to him casually. So, this game, the Naga, obviously is going to be the pivotal point. Can Black Sheep and or PotM keep the game going long enough for the Naga to matter? And right now, we got to compare it against Savant's strategy, which could be an issue. I think Wind Ranger, Quap, WW combined with Clockwork can rotate early enough to maybe gain enough momentum to close the game out before Naga can make a difference. Because 21 minutes, Naga can finally farm. By that time, you should have a round of Manta, definitely have the Radiance, move into your jungle and the enemy jungle, start farming, get your BTs, go everywhere. However, can Savants close it out before Naga gets to that point? And I think the lineup's there. Let's see the execution. We already have a charge out onto Bacon, who did pick up win run, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, but they do secure both the bounty runes. Have you introduced teams yet?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know where your camera was, so
Yeah, that was smart. I didn't think about that, but anyways, you can do it now. Archer is going to be playing your Venomancer down in the bot lane as a support. Freedom will be on the Naga Siren, playing safe lane, not mid this time. Bloody Nine will be on your Viper in the mid lane, looking to dominate and whatnot. Anacletus, whatever we call him, he is on the Skywrath Mage in the jungle at the moment, but probably going to move down to a bot lane. And once again, WWD going to be up top on the Spirit Breaker, the Breaker of Spirits, the Space Cow, Moo Moo Choo Choo.
Rilke is going to be running that WW up in the top lane, followed by Steeks on the Queen of Pain, farming up a Storm. Lonely Boy being alone in the jungle, being his casual lion self. Middle, we've got Bacon is best, running the wind, and bottom finally Exiled. Is he new?
Exiled. He was in the previous game. Here's the Phoenix.
Okay.
Remember I said he was exiled to the bottom lane.
Yeah, bad puns. Either way, he's on the Clockwork. Uh-huh.
And of course, I'm SP Revolution 5 with Archaea for Truesight TV. We're very happy to have you guys here. And if you're watching in game, don't forget to check out Truesight TV on Twitch, Truesight TV on Twitter, and Truesight TV on Facebook. It's all the same thing. And that's where you can keep up to date with our casting. We really appreciate any support you're willing to give. But let's get into this game. In terms of lineup, who are you favoring, Archaea? I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Right now, it depends. The momentum of the game.
Yeah.
If it goes late, BS, obviously. If the early game's pretty explosive for Savants and they have a mid-game that's at least decent, they make sure they focus on the objectives, I think it'll be a pretty simple game for Savants. But if Black Sheep goes down kicking and screaming long enough, the Naga's going to get angry and big.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I would have gone aggressive tri-lane against this Naga. I understand they want Clockwork to not be up against Spirit Breaker because that's going to be an awful matchup for him. But, stopping Naga from snowballing stops the majority of this strat. Venomancer's not getting Ags, and actually Sneaks will look up here to take down WWD. He is slowed quite considerably. He is going to tango up, though, and he should live through this. Yeah. He'll be okay. But, again, they're going to burn that salve, and they've burned quite a few tangos as well. I think he's just going to try to tango up for now. Oh, wait, he will use the salve. Just kidding.
Look at this ward spot down here in bottom. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it
I
actually
honestly
gives
really
him
like
a really good chunk of vision there.
Yeah, Exile could be a little ballsy, placing down those cogs, getting Anacletus to lose his mana.
Yeah. And when you've got the top rune vision, you really don't need the bottom.
Yeah.
All you're going to know is, okay, it's a bounty rune or it's not a bounty rune. This is going to spot ganks coming in. Most of the time, unless your lane gets pushed up to right here. In pubs, I wouldn't use this ward, simply because I don't trust people to pull properly.
Yeah.
And the lane usually sits around right here. But in competitive play, this is an excellent ward, simply because if you're controlling the lane well, this will spot everything incoming. Especially when you have a Vino, too, who actually hasn't had to skill anything yet, which is such a huge advantage for Vino. He doesn't have to get the Venomous Scale yet to go ahead and secure a kill. He doesn't have to commit to a Plague Ward to farm or get extra vision. So, and actually, I've read this completely wrong. I just realized it's a Dire Ward, not a Radiant Ward. I was analyzing it as such.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was saying Clockwork can go and drop his cogs because he has the sight.
Wow.
Well, there's
report,
that.
please, Caster Noob.
Yeah.
I'm not colorblind. I'm just stupid.
Feeder.
Yep. Bacon is
Anyhow.
Beast picking up an illusion rune up top. Clockwork hitting the jackpot down bot with the bounty rune.
Pretty slow early game, but Lonely Boy's running up onto WWD. Looks like Cease's gonna blink in. Finally have the impale. This could be it.
got a
Hex
charge.
is up.
He's got to wait out the hex and
not gonna
die.
work.
Yeah.
It's throwing him for a whirl.
Excellent just disable stacking there. And it's the point where, okay, as soon as anyone comes near you, you want to charge away. But then Lion just hexes you or stuns you and you go nowhere. So, it's questionable. He does get a free trip back to the lane, though, thanks to Charge of Darkness, which is an oddly light blue without the new Immortal. I don't know how you can call it Charge of Darkness if it's that bright.
Yeah. It's very well. Maybe it's like the inherent darkness, the lack of darkness. I don't know. I'm trying to justify.
Yeah, I was like, what? Huh? Archaea? You crazy, bro? Naga will be picking up a bottle, though, and this is the advantage of having that Viper mid. You don't have to get a bottle on the Viper, because he's going to dominate his lane anyway. He doesn't need much mana at all to do so. And the Ring of Aquila, plus the extra Wraith Bear.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Gonna be well enough. I had to get up at 7 a.m. this morning to take a test, so...
On a Saturday? Oh, that blows.
Yeah.
Man, that's...
But I'm out of school after Wednesday, so...
Oh, there's that. I got another 3 weeks, plus
Exactly.
commencement. Ugh,
Commencement's nothing, dude. Don't worry about that.
it's still a pain.
Nah, enjoy it,
It's
man.
early.
Oh, how early is it?
10:30.
Are you kidding me?
It's early.
Poor baby. Anyways.
Anyways.
Viper looks to be going for phase boots, I'm assuming. He did pick up a Blade of Attack. Could be something like a Chrysalis, but I'm assuming he wants to get Ags here, so you can just spam that ult out on these squishy heroes and take them down. Also, more damage over time. You got a Naga on the team. They're basically playing roulette with who gets the kill.
This has been a really slow game. Not a lot of rotations, just kind of farming, and I don't know if that's what you want to do right now, Savants.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, Song of Siren gonna catch out Exiled. He's put in a bit of an awkward situation, but can cog up. Venomous Gale, we have 3 teleports coming in. Here's the Cavalry.
Oh, beautiful
Archer,
shackle
looks
shot,
he's
actually.
the first to fall. Freedom's gonna go next. A little too ballsy.
Yeah, and Venomancer did get split among assists. Now, it's not much gold, but keep in mind, the AoE gold is what we're not seeing, I believe, at least. Fight recap going to show, yeah, 750. Clockwork getting the bulk of that, of course. But, everybody getting a good bit of gold, a good TP rotation for all of them. And, wasted ult from Naga, and knowing that ult's down leaves her vulnerable to ganks. This is the reason she's played mid, I believe, just to get that ult up quickly. Then you can go farm. You can farm anywhere. Well, she had it. It's 2 minutes from cooldown, and every 3 minutes you can escape a gank virtually for free.
Yeah.
If you're using that to set up, though, you're giving that up. And, yeah, it's okay to give that up. But when you need it, that's not good. And you don't want to give it away for free. Like that. So. A little worried for the Siren here. But remember, no Slitherine may fail.
No Slitherine. That's because they die if they fail. Because then you're not a Slitherine, because you're dead.
You had to make it grim, right?
Well, that's the point.
It's like Undying. You literally cannot die.
I don't know about that. Either way,
Yep.
she's not doing bad. I mean, hopefully on her way to that sweet radiance.
And nice
Grabbing the
move
relic.
up here from WWT, just popping the endurance charge, just realizing, hey, a couple heroes off the map, let's back it up.
Yeah, let's back that ass up.
They do put a lane ward down on top and mid, but mid is more to line up the power shot for Windrunner. As you can see, she sees very far back with just the ward, and she's going to be able to line that up on Viper a lot easier.
Yeah.
Also, this will tell them when Spirit Breaker's charging, because he's left lane.
Yeah. Or they could just see him charging. Either or.
I'm sorry I'm yawning so much.
Oh, I
It's not that the
understand.
game's boring at all, but...
Well, we got 2 stacked camps in the jungle for the Radiant. I'm guessing those are going to end up going to Naga here fairly soon.
Yeah. Oh, hook
hook
shot,
shot.
unfortunately off the mark.
Yeah, and
And
This
jukes
is
galore.
yeah, not going to get caught in cogs. TP's coming out, but I'm not sure what for. They don't... Oh, there's WWD. Never mind, they might have something here. His ultimate is not up. All he'll do is knock him out of cogs. And force 2 teleports. Well, 1 teleport.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on right there.
Radiant's middle tower is
Excuse me. I am losing it here, Archaea.
Oh, it's all
I need to
good.
get some sugar in me or something, but I'm low on groceries. Actually, Spirit Breaker charging toward the top lane, maybe mid, actually. Just kidding.
Not sure what's
Actually, we'll send Bloody 9 up top, who is picking up a Vit booster. It could be a Crimson Guard now, which is not a bad item against Windrunner at all. In fact, I believe Crimson Guard, or even just a Vanguard, even on ranged heroes, is a very good item against Windrunner. Just because she relies on her attack speed, not her damage, in the mid-game and the early game. So,
Queen of Pain's ready. Well, this could be bad.
oh, she's on the low ground, yeah.
Yeah, no, I interrupted you for nothing. Continue.
It's all good. It happens, man. But Vanguard, just blocking each one of those hits, or 75% of them, is going to do a lot, because they're already being reduced anyway, so you take almost no damage from it. You get a Crimson Guard for the whole team, you pretty much literally take no damage from it. Her ult is then useless until the late game where she has like a crit or something. So, I'll be interested to see if she rushes the Scepter or goes for something more like a Maelstrom.
Yeah, it could be an
But I don't know,
interesting
yeah.
tidbit.
Now, Clockwork and Lion are going to find this bot, but Naga's Illusions will be taking it pretty efficiently at the moment. Now, Clockwork's going to come in and take some. And they'll be able to get a lot. Actually, Lonely Boy picking up a good chunk of gold off that. That'll finish his Tranquils and probably get him another reward or two, at least.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's exiled. Is going to be hiding in the trees here for a second. They're trying just to spot out, okay, Naga has these stacks here. Let's take them. And while Naga's off the map is probably the best time to do it, because you might be able to get Naga as well. It's 12 minutes in. She's still 2100.
Ooh, hook shot on
Radiant.
WWD in the mid lane.
Yeah, uh-oh. There's a
Getting melted
circlet
down.
dropped there. That just got denied by the Queen of Pain. It's just a circlet, but it is something.
Yeah. A little bit of Anacletus trapped behind his own tower.
And the ult coming out from Vino, that'll force him to back up. Naga's going to be here with the song, though, to stop them. They do have their stacks still.
Dead.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I'm pretty sure YTD knows this now. They have to clear it right now. Where are those solutions going, and why are they not at the stack right now?
Distraction, maybe? I don't know. All she's using to melt it is the Riptide, anyway.
She tried to stack it again, I believe, but I'm pretty sure you can't at this point.
Oh, now they're coming.
Yep. But the illusions do see them coming, at least. Problem being, Sneaks can just use Scream of Pain and get quite a few of these. And that's another stack. Now, they do get the Riptide off, which is going to be pretty big. Slow coming in from Skywrath. Exile trying to get out. Lion ult does come out on the Vino, though, and he'll fall. Lonely Boy will fall in return, at least in Queen of Pain. Going down to the Viper on the other side. But Bloody Nine making some plays. Reek K is going to go down. Yep. And that's a double kill for Bloody Nine. Freedom getting a little bit of gold off of that, but unfortunately still lost the stack. Sitting about 1,700 now to the Relic. And another...
Honestly,
1,000 or so after that to the Radiance. Yeah. Not a bad fight, because they do get 3. And before this, they had no kills.
Yeah, the Naga has yet to... Well, it died once before, but has yet to die in that sort of situation, so... Got a lot of money on her.
And the assists.
Yeah. 3 assists, actually, is pretty big.
The problem with Naga is going to be that... With kills being more of a factor... While I love playing Naga, I don't think this is going to be a Naga Siren patch, because kills are worth more, creeps are worth less. Naga is a meh, I'm going to go kill heroes hero. She's a, I don't care how many kills you have, I will rat you to death no matter what. And actually are going to spot out the Clockwork here, who will go ahead and battery assault. No song available, but a nice juke on the whole shot.
Oh man. Bloody Nine wants blood. They don't have anything to stun it with, so...
That's the other problem with their strat. Without Naga leveling that net, they have to rely on Spirit Breaker for stuns.
She has net now.
Speaking of Spirit Breaker, though, WWD getting a...
No.
Well, helping Skywrath die, basically. As Rike will go down to the Viper, who's coming in here for reinforcements. Lonely Boy in a bit of trouble. They are going to charge him down. Don't have enough for an ult, but Queen of Pain's here with the ult. WWD with one more bash will bring him down, but does die to Sneaks in the end. Bloody Nine trying to trade. He will get the kill. It's a double kill for him. Now, Bacon doesn't have enough mana for Windrun, but Bloody Nine doesn't have enough health or mana or anything at this point. And meanwhile, though, Exile taking down Naga on the bot lane, and this is...
Set back a little.
It's not as much of a setback. I thought there was something on that courier that was about to die, but there wasn't, thank goodness. I mean, I'd be great if she had the relic already, but if it dies... Okay. Because chances are you're going to form your recipe in 2 minutes at that rate.
Yeah.
It's an interesting skill build, though, here, because she is maxing the illusions. Not the Riptide. Which, generally, you want Riptide max first, because it is your primary damage dealer until you get Radiance or Diffusal. It helps you farm immensely, thanks to the large AoE and the armor reduction. And it helps you kill things, because it's a nuke. It's got a large AoE and armor reduction. Did I mention the armor reduction in the large AoE and the nuke?
I think you basically covered it.
Yeah, I think so. And Windrunner TPing down to the bot lane. What is she building? She is going straight for that Slasher's Way Scepter build. Queen of Pain looks like she's going for an Orchid. Or, no. Wow. A Yule's, I'm assuming. And this is one of those heroes where the Yule's nerf isn't going to hurt her. She has mana.
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, Windrunner going after the bot tower is only 1,000 from that Ags. And this is spectacular farm for Windrunner. If she can get that up before Naga gets the Radiance, well, it's going to be a serious problem. The other problem being that Naga... She needs time to cast the song, and actually she's not going to have much time now. She will get the song off at least. Wait. What the heck just happened? No, that doesn't happen, though. She got it off.
She may have hit R again.
She must have.
That's
that
sucks. You know,
Dire's top tower.
so do cogs become untouchable? Well, under that effect?
I believe she was attacking the cogs. There's certain unit types that don't. For instance, structure unit types don't. So, Veno wards, Shaman wards definitely don't, because you can just use Shaman wards. Use the song to get rid of Shaman wards without having to worry about any other.
Because I was thinking if she got
damage,
trapped in
yeah.
the cogs and then couldn't get out, hit R and try to weasel out of there, but I don't know. It was just a misplay. These things do happen.
Okay. They would like the delay to be 5 minutes on the stream, and I can definitely do that. Viper now on a mega kill streak, though. So I'll take down another. This game, it's... I'm more quiet out of nervousness for Naga, who still needs 900, basically, to get her relic, and still another 1400 after that for the Radiance itself. So, and Veno is farming this stack,
Is under attack. Dire's structures.
which is a big problem. I know he's baiting them out and everything, but it's still not Naga farming the stack.
Dire's top
And this is a serious problem, as actually they want to engage here, but they're not going to end up doing it. Naga will TP down to the bot lane, continue farming here, but taking a look overall at the items, seeing Viper already hard at work on a Monkey King bar, Windrunner making great big strides on the Scepter, only 400 to go. Queen of Pain now done with the Yules, and on to bigger and better things. Clockwork even working on his own Scepter after mech. Which is, for a Clockwork, this is outstanding. He's 4-0 and 0. The assists don't really matter, but yeah. Okay.
Oh, the top lane action.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Snake's barely gonna get out, but WWD could be in some trouble here. He does
Yeah.
have Anacletus coming in to help, but not sure what that's gonna do. WWD just gonna TP out.
And there's
to
no
really stop him.
shackle. Yep. So he can just get away there. Nicely done. Unfortunately, Naga going down once again. Does...
What?
Okay.
What?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I can't justify that.
I mean, sure, you're earning gold, but you just spent gold to earn gold.
Dire's middle tower.
You spent 600 gold. You've made like 40, and you
It's
would have
20
been up
minutes.
right now.
You don't even have the relic.
I mean, I could understand if you were saving the time to walk to lane, like in the first minute of the game. But
I'm
gonna go ahead and say it probably wasn't worth it.
yeah.
Radiant structures are
I
fortified.
think it's fair. Hookshot barely missing WWD.
What was that glyph? A glyph just came out for nothing.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe some team issues. Because Freedom's not even farming. Sending some illusions, but that's it.
Well, the illusions are going to farm for him, and he has to be very careful with the Clockwork on the map. Knowing how much gold Clockwork has, you can't be alone on this map. He will find you. He will kill you. He has a very particular set of skills like Clockwork.
Alright, here comes One Ranger to the top tower. Where's that glyph when you need it? Viper, getting the deny. That's actually pretty crazy when you got One Ranger attacking it. Well done.
So, I don't want to harp on the spyback too much, but I'm assuming it was just to get more creeps. Maybe for XP. XP could make a little bit of sense, but
Well,
Still
because
not
she'd have
really.
her relic right now.
yeah.
If she, if she wanted to spend that 600.
I mean, let's just say she'd be 90 gold behind, okay? Right now, then.
Yeah.
That's still... Like, it's a Naga Siren.
And here's the thing, if she dies...
Unless you're at this point and you don't have anything, like, you don't have any gold in the bank, you can go for Radiance, and the game can still turn around. In fact, my favorite place to be as a Naga Siren player is getting my Relic after they've taken out both Tier 1 and Tier 2 towers, so that all the creeps are coming to me in the base, and I can sit in the fountain, spam my illusions from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's actually a really easy thing to do, because you don't have to rush Boots of Travel, because you're not even out of the base. It's still doable for them, but it's not easy. It is only a 3k gold lead for YTD, and most of that is in the hands of the Viper. Viper actually, with an MKB completed now, that's going to be one sad run runner. Actually, as Clockwork getting jumped on the bot lane, they can't get another strike off. They might have enough to bring him down. He will ult, or mech, excuse me. Meanwhile, though, where is Naga?
Here's the team coming in.
Viper needs to pick that up. Okay, he's got the MKB. There's a Sonic Wave coming through. They'll all turn around and say, Viper, I'm sorry, buddy, but we have betrayed you. WWD coming in. Lonely Boy getting bashed up, netherstruck, and everything. Naga is still alive, though, and does have Relic in hand. Better late than never, but... And Skywrath is actually getting a Glimmer Cape here.
Who is?
Skywrath.
Oh, really? Well, yeah,
The problem is, yeah, there's a lot of magic damage coming out, sure. But the big part is the Queen of Pain ult, which is not magic, it's pure.
I don't know.
The good thing is, it's a cheap item that makes caster supports less squishy.
But what is he casting? Well, I'm looking for the channel time.
No, the channel time is not the issue. It's the fact that you can get into a fight and get out.
Okay.
Safely. I mean, it's only a 5-second duration, keep in mind. But in that 5-second window, a support with something like Tranquils or a fast support like Skywrath can get into the fight, cast a few spells, pop it and get out of the fight. It's on a 16-second cooldown. That's 11 seconds of downtime. You know?
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm
Viper will get shackled but not latched. Naga. Why are they taking Naga's jungle?
You're getting mad for him. Report.
This is where in a pub, if I'm playing Naga and I've stacked something up, and I mean, granted, this is not the scenario here, because chances are they said, okay, Veno, bait out this fight so we can take it, we can try to do this. But Naga is like the definition of a one-position hero. If anyone touches her creeps, they're messing up.
Yeah.
Not to mention, and this is where I'm very confused, they picked Naga into a lion.
Which helps getting rid of the illusions, and there's
It's
Roosh.
so easy to get rid of illusions as lion. Yeah, Ags and a Chrysalis up on Windrunner with 2400 to a Daedalus.
Yeah, at least it's not something like a Maelstrom, because that'd be ridiculous.
I mean, you don't even need the Maelstrom. Have you seen this build? I don't think... You don't play much Windrunner, do you?
No, very little.
Yeah, the old build was really Maelstrom into Ags, but Slasher put forth a guide saying, hey, you don't really need the Maelstrom because it falls off so hard late game. The Ags is good enough in itself, especially at level 3 ult, where it's a 0% damage reduction. So if you can farm it fast enough, get your Ags.
Oh, she has it, and needless to say, she's using it.
Naga is so close to the Radiance, she needs... There we go, we've got enough money for the recipe. I would buy it right now. I would not take any chances, I would buy it right now. Already, have it in the stash just in case a Sunstrike comes out of nowhere.
Random Sunstrike. It's called a solar spot. Look it up.
Yeah. Now here's the important thing. This is their first fight with the Radiance. If they can't make an impact here, then psychologically, they're going to be at a big deficit. They may not actually be at that big of a deficit, but they've been waiting for this for Naga for a while.
XP
and if it doesn't help them at all...
Even.
Yeah. But if it doesn't help them at all in the next team fight, then you farmed for nothing. Congratulations.
I mean, They're only down 3k gold.
Yeah, they can definitely make a comeback.
Yeah, it's...
The question is, can Tower Defense Savants break the base first? Because if they can, it's going to be pretty easy to stop Naga at that point.
Here's the smoke up, so they're ready to push.
Yeah, they're using Naga as bait, and I really like this move. Because keep in mind, she has Song. Okay, she's just alone. Okay. Instead, what they're doing is actually using the illusions to farm, and the rest of the heroes are just smoked up around those illusions, because they don't know where the enemy team's going to come from, because they don't have excellent ward vision, as we can see right now.
Here's the Glimmer Cape.
Actually, yep, Glimmer Cape going to work. And there goes Clockwork, who, oddly enough, didn't pick up a Blade Mail against Skywrath Mage, Viper, and Spirit Breaker. I'm just like, okay, you have a hero whose literal job is to focus you down quickly, and you stand in one place for a long period of time because you're Clockwork.
That's a little odd.
What's wrong? They know this isn't a real illusion, too. Or, well, it is a real illusion, but it's not a real hero. Because it doesn't break their smoke.
Real illusion.
They know it's a real illusion. There's illusions, and then there's fake illusions. Sorry, Morphling.
Sorry.
But they do take a tier 1. They're looking to pressure a tier 2, but they're not actually going to commit to it. And I think they know how fragile their state of the game is right now. If they make a mistake and they're in the wrong place and YTD says, fine, we'll base race you, YTD's probably going to win that.
Yeah. They have more damage at the ready. Or Naga, Space Cow, Viper, a little over time. They got to give them a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And then they'll be ready.
And Naga doesn't... While she clears creep waves very fast, and she gets to the towers like a freight train, she doesn't take those towers down very quickly at all. And that is the overall problem, I think.
Yeah. Well, BT's got integral away from my Naga. Do you agree on BT's? I think that's pretty safe.
BT's... There's 3 options you can get here, basically. BT's, which are good, don't get me wrong, Yasha, and Diffusal. But there are 3 distinct scenarios. So, Diffusal is when, first of all, you need to diffuse something. If there's a Warlock on the other team, you go Diffusal, so you exterminate the Golem, okay? Because that wins you team fights. It's like, oh, I just wasted mana. Yep, that's pretty much all you did, Warlock, because your Golem is dead and now I have money. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not going to pay back for you, Diffusal, but it'll do the job. Yasha is what I get when you're kind of back against the racks, as I described earlier. The reason you get that is just for the move speed. And for the damage as well, but mostly for the move speed so your illusions can move faster. Boots of Travel you get when you can actually wrap. And I feel like it's Boots of Travel, but the Yasha's a nice option as well. Slot-wise, I think it's a travel scheme.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you generally... I think Diffusal is possibly the least desirable item to have to build on Naga. However, it does do a lot of damage for your illusions, and it's good. It's just that...
I mean,
when you don't have as much move speed...
alacrities.
Yeah, but the main thing is the move speed for Naga. That increases your farm rate so much. Sure, you have a Radiance, that's great. But... Radiance is still limited by the move speed of your illusions and how far they can get on the map, how fast they can move around the map, and how long they can stay alive. The time they're going to stay alive is set in stone. Or whatever abilities are set in code, let's say.
Yeah, set in code.
The movement speed is a variable that's going to be easily changed. So getting both your travels and your Yasha gives you tons of move speed and helps you accelerate your GPM even more. Going for a straight heart right after this is kind of what you don't want to do. It's like, sure, my illusions will stay alive. They're not going to live any longer than usual. And if you're running all 3 of your illusions into the enemy team and they get killed, you're out misplaying. But actually, a charge in for Spirit Breaker, they will have a
little bit of a miscommunication, however. Lonely Boy's still gonna die. Holy
and, oh dear.
crap.
Big ult out on the Bloody 9. Archer does get one off, and he hits 4 with it, at least. Where is the Naga? Naga is alive, but on the back end of the fight, doesn't have illusions available at the moment, and the Windrunner will get a killing spree. They'll be forced to back right now thanks to that Viper Venom Poison attack and Sting and ult and everything. But they do still get a considerable team fight. It's a 1-for-2 trade. They picked off 2 core heroes and lost a support.
Yeah, that fight could have been a little different if the song lined up with that Mystic Flare.
Now, of course, you're going to siege out the base just fine, but the problem is, or you didn't siege out the base, but it's going to be hard to push into Naga anyway. You are going to have to find some way of killing her before you're going to be able to take that base, or A, she'll just eat up your creep wave with Radiance, or B, she'll be halfway across the map eating up your other creep wave with Radiance and taking your entire Rax, your base, and your Ancient before you can blink an eye.
Or C, she'll be in every lane.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well, with the illusions.
Yeah, I mean, just go in the mid lane, have them run out.
Imagine if Meepo could have a Radiance R on all his Meepos.
See, there's a reason these things aren't in the game.
Oh,
And
there's
I
a
think
reason,
you
yeah.
fit one. I think you found it.
But then there would be no need for Naga.
Yeah, screw Naga. We got a
Like,
Meepo.
you wouldn't go Naga, you'd go Meepo every single time.
Well, I don't know, because some of the appeal, like, the reason the support Naga exists is because Song of the Siren. Oh,
Yeah, but the main
that
thing
Roach Timer.
is that, yeah, it's gonna be wholly right on the minute.
Yeah.
Is this actually...
Yeah, it went through it all. This is real life. He's up.
It's 10 seconds. Okay, past
Well,
the thing, yeah. But still. Where's Windrunner? Oh, she was finishing an Ancient with that, okay. I was like... And she has the Daedalus up, by the way. She can solo Roche, I'm pretty sure. With level 3
she's-
Focus Fire and the
Yeah.
Chrysalis,
If she
Daedalus,
remembers to break it with Shackle Shot and then goes for it.
you don't forget to break it with Shackle Shot if you've played Windrunner at all. You really don't.
Well, you'd think you would
would
forget
think,
to
at
not
least, yeah.
deny the ancient, not deny the Aegis, but it's happened before at the International. I'd
Crash
say.
blowing a hook shot on Naga Illusion. Keep in mind he has the Ags. I'm talking to myself there.
Oh,
to keep
freedom.
Uh-oh.
Not able to get it off. Oh,
Does have a
that's
buyback. Does have a buyback.
Still, you.
And actually a reason to use it this time.
Yeah, but when you're hitting her in this cocoon stage, this is the time where Naga cannot die. She's got to get these items quick.
I really like that metaphor, actually, that she's kind of like, okay, she's a caterpillar, she's weak, but she has her purpose, and she knows what she's doing. Once she gets the Radiance, she's in kind of a cocoon,
Yeah,
where they
she's
just
got
have to keep
farm.
her alive. With enough time, she'll emerge from the cocoon, she'll wreck the enemy base, everything. But if you break the cocoon, nothing is going to come out of it.
Yeah.
Now,
Right now,
this is
stick.
like an iron titanium, what is the Marvel, the metal in, like, Avengers, Marvel Comics, not zirconium, it's like adamantium.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an adamantium cocoon. So you really have to bust that thing open a lot to stop her.
Yeah, right
But if
now
you
they're just
do-
shaking it.
Yeah, they're just kind of shaking it, saying, hey, you in there? You alive in there? No? Good.
Good.
Stay dead.
Stay that. Yeah, stay that way.
She's just like, no, thank you.
So, I don't. There's not a lot.
Oh,
that
the
Naga can
glimmer.
do.
The dust as well. Oh, Lonely Boy maybe
Oh,
in the lonely grave is actually, he won't fall here.
Ow.
But Spirit Breaker was spotted briefly. He does BKB up, but this looks like just a, I'm getting out of here BKB.
yeah. This. You will not touch this.
That was 10 seconds though.
Oh man.
That's the problem. I mean, yes, they have to buy as much time as they can for the Naga, but like for instance with a 10-second BKB, and this is the one thing I really don't like about the new patch, or not the new patch, but more recent changes to BKB, is you get one 10-second BKB. Period. That's
Yeah.
it. For the rest of this game, Spirit Breaker cannot use a 10-second charge of BKB. Doesn't matter how many BKBs he sells and buys, doesn't matter if he suicides to Roche and sells his soul to Doom.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. And so, baiting him out like that is actually huge for the Dire team. I'd give that the weight of a hero kill. Because not only is it the 10-second BKB, but
I think they have to do it a couple
Wait,
more times
we're
before
gonna
it's
change
as
this,
bad
right?
as a hero kill.
Hold on, I need to look at this. Where's BKB? There we go. Yeah, cooldown does change, but that was 80 seconds of no BKB. And the 10-second charge. Now, it won't take as long for it to recharge now, but it's also going to be only 9 seconds.
I think
that
if
1
they
second
would have
could
got
be the difference, though.
if they could bait it 4 times, it may be a hero kill, but right now, they still have a 9-second. I mean,
Okay.
the second could be the difference between a kill or a death, honestly.
I
But
was just saying, with the timer, I'm
Yeah.
not sure they can fight with him and actually make the BKB use. Because when you get an item like that, you want to make an impact immediately and say, I just got this, you don't have this item, fight. And get a timing attack, take an advantage, and hopefully get at least another half an item out of that fight. Now, Bacon is Beast, gonna get charged. They will pop the ult on Spirit Breaker, who does BKB up, thank goodness. Pops the ult from Queen of Pain. Freedom actually songing, trying to get rid of the cogs, which apparently you can indeed kill during the song. They will lose a tower, if not a full rack. Spirit Breaker threatening to charge back in here. A Force Staff back will actually keep him back, and actually a BKB coming up for the Windrunner. Now the mid tower and the top tower actually go down for the Dire, so this is an okay trade for the Radiant.
yeah, 2 tier 2s for a tier 3. I mean,
It's okay. It's still, you want to keep those tier 3s up as long as possible, of course.
you know,
But-
if I was Savants, this is the time. This is where I'm feeling the pressure. I'm
Yeah.
not worried. I know we still have the game. Judging by the graph, they still nearing a 3K gold lead. XP now over 3K.
I wouldn't say we still have the game, but I'd say,
They have control. They
yes,
haven't won it.
but
have
they can
control of
feel
the
it
game.
slipping.
Yeah, this is where the worry needs to start setting in. And we'll see if it does, because now we need to see some great pushes. We need to see taking advantage of these fights more and more. Like the Spirit Breaker, I get it, they pushed him off, but he should have died. They
And Naga indeed did go for those boots of travel and the Yasha, so
Yeah.
she will have that movement speed I was talking about. She's at
Yeah.
462 right now. Her illusions also move that fast. Now, if she was moving all of them, that would be nice, but she's going to need to get home very quickly, as there is a hook shot in on the Venomancer, who won't be able to get an ult off, but it is on cooldown anyway. He actually will end up falling exiled, though, to go down. That's a gem on the deck. As Spirit Breaker is in a bit of trouble. His BKB used, but the co-op ult cutting on through. Sneaks trying to... What do I drop? What do I drop? Okay, Winter Wyvern's got it for now, but actually...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, pick up the gem and run, and he's like, I can't run, I fly. Thanks for the gem, guys. It's actually, that was a buyback from Veno, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, from Venom.
And
All
he
right.
actually got a gem off of it as well as a kill. Or,
So-
not a kill, but an assist at least.
Here's the real pressure.
Yep, bot lane, we've got Naga Illusions on Arax, about to pressure another creep wave. Not quite going to make it there, but that's okay. Top lane, you've got the real Naga eating it up, and she has 3K in the bank.
So, a bit of a shift. Manta? Yeah, that's gonna go... Well... I want to say Manta.
It's probably going to be Manta. It's headed to the secret shop, so it's either going to be Manta or something like Butterfly, or even Heart could be an option here. You don't absolutely need the Manta right away. It will be that likely, though. Could still be a Scotty. It's a possibility, but I feel like getting the Manta is going to amplify your push potential even more, because I want to say, okay, 35% damage on your regular illusions. How much are Manta illusions? I should know this, but 33% damage. So yeah.
Well, they're also constrained by the, 15% less damage to structures for every illusion?
I believe it's 25%.
Okay.
But keep in mind, it's kind of a Chaos Knight thing at this point. When you have 6 illusions, and they all do 25% less damage to structures, you still have 6 illusions.
Yeah.
So it's like... one illusion... It's like having 5 old illusions, basically, let's just say.
Alright, what are you seeing next?
For Naga,
Yeah.
you can go for anything. Anything. Period.
This is
you can
me.
go
This is-
Diffusal and go Glass Cannon. You can go Heart and just never die. You can go
Yeah.
Radiance. Or you have Radiance. You can go Butterfly, excuse me, and never die.
I usually go Basher and then Heart.
The problem is they cannot fight this game. If they go Basher, they will lose.
Yeah.
First of all, Windrunner has the evasion. That's a big problem for them. Basher doesn't carry over to your illusions. That's the big deal. That's why you want to build an Agi. Because, yes, your illusions don't right-click that hard. They still right-click.
Yeah.
And you need to have them right-clicking. I would say, though, and this is going to sound strange, but, Ags now could be a suitable-ish replacement for Heart.
I think Heart has so much to offer that that'd be hard to commit to.
It is hard to commit to, but it acts as a better Heart for your whole team. Not to mention, as soon as you press R, that regen starts. It's not dependent on you being away from the fight for 6 seconds like Heart is.
Yeah.
So, that's what's big. And it regens 42% of your health.
Yeah. So, there's some options.
It enables you to basically pause the fight, send everyone to the fountain for 5 seconds, and then be right back there in the fight. It's almost Pit Lord-esque. Almost.
I mean, sometimes you just like the increased health pool.
Yeah, the increased health pool is a big thing from the Heart. And also the fact that there is no silence here. That actually makes me lean toward the Ags a bit. But again, I haven't really tested it. I'm just theory crafting here. If there's no silence, no real big disable on the enemy team that's going to stop you from casting that, then I'd say the song is arguably better in some scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
But keep in mind, I'm speaking in, like, hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Here. Heart is still the end-all, be-all. Yeah, and guys, we are supposed to be casting the next game as well. We'll be hopping into Game 2 of that, because it was scheduled to start about 7 minutes ago. Sorry about that, we want to cast more Dota, and we didn't realize this is going to be a Naga game. And as you know, those tend to drag out a little bit.
You know, we should make it for Game 2 unless Naga does Super Naga. In which case...
Maybe they were playing a Naga game as well.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
You held off Megas for an hour and a half. It's Dusa who can do that effectively.
No, Naga can do it. I've done it.
It's happened.
I play some long Naga games. I spam relax, we're doing fine all game.
Well, bottom lane seems to be the main objective for the Savants.
Yeah, and they're going to try to push in. Naga is making some pressure up top, and she'll be able to summon Illusion's TP back home. If she even TPs. And I mean, you can see, yes, the illusions don't do much damage. Okay, but they are doing damage. So keep that in mind throughout this fight, which is probably going to happen actually with the hook shot. In from the clockwork as Archer is getting jumped on. He will get the ult off, maybe. Oh, there we go. Actually gets it off on 4 before going down. Naga's still not quite in the fight. Will Song here to hopefully keep them alive.
Allows buyback from Viper so he can get over there and fight again.
Yep, and it gets him in position. However, Lonely Boy gonna TP or blink out. Yules from the Queen of Pain just to stop the Spirit Breaker charge, which is gonna be very useful. They will get them off of this Rex. Top tower is almost dead. In fact, the siege creep will kill it. And now they are actually, in terms of barracks and tier 3s, they're even, but there is still this tier 2 up for the Dire. So technically the Dire has an advantage, but I'd say they're still even. Because there's a Naga on the board, that tower won't live long.
Yeah.
And you can see here, Naga's saving for buyback hard. In fact, she now has enough for a Reaver. The new Reaver, I believe. It is... Is it only 3k now? Secret
3,100?
No, that's Eagle Song.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
only
it's
3k, but the heart recipe increased by 200, so... They will pop the Lincolns, though, as Roche is just gonna melt. Yeah, fishy,
You mean
fishy.
Mr. Fishy Fish?
Yeah. You know, if they kept him in fish form long enough, wouldn't he just dry out and die?
Yeah.
Or would some of the water from the river, like, float into the pit?
Call this, Lake Roche.
Yeah. It kind of flops around until he gets out of the pit a little bit.
Yeah.
Bottom tower is under attack.
You know, you'd think Roche would, like, hire somebody to guard him.
Maybe
Fair point.
he likes visitors. Who else will enjoy his delicious cheese?
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's
The
such a
cheese, which
funny
is-
thing, though.
A single serving is made from 3 of his carcasses. So, what is in that stuff? It's not milk, is it? Unless... Okay, I'm not even gonna go there.
The Rocheling, I mean... What if Roche is a mother? It's a matriarch type thing.
We could be completely wrong. Roche is a woman this whole time. Bacon
Yeah.
is beast.
Oh,
Beautiful hook shot, actually. The ult will come out on Windrunner, stopping her. She did already focus fire the tower, though. Queen of Pain escaping for now. Naga on the back lines will ult and keep the team alive for now. Does have that Reaver up, as well as 3.4k in the bank and buyback available with 2k to go. Clockwork and Lion getting hit by the Veno ulti. Big ult from the Queen of Pain, but meanwhile, Naga, I'm sorry, Bloody Nine, but you are dead at the hands of Freedom. Which is a very, almost un-American thing to say. I believe Cheese was eaten there just to get more mana from Queen of Pain. As Bacon is beast, it's gonna go, but keep in mind, Naga's positioning has been excellent in these team fights. She is staying so far back and letting her illusions do all the work for her. Literally all of the work. Bacon is beast, gonna get bashed here, so at least save the tower for a second, but Freedom is back in the fight. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Freedom is back.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Veno melts, but didn't have an ult up, so not that big a deal. It's the gym that's the big deal. As Net will come out, actually. The tower will fall. Freedom is dropping low, though. Has to get back, and actually takes a big ult from the Queen of Pain. WWD is simply buying time at this point, and he will fall. Only Naga's up. Will stall for a second. This could bring Skywrath back in time. Maybe.
I don't know if Naga and Skywrath can hold off for...
Okay, if I'm Naga here, I think you need to go into a fight and give it your all and die, so that you can buy back at full health and get right back into the fight full health.
Alright,
And they take down the melee racks, they go straight for the other melee racks. They know what the goal is here. They know Song is down, too.
Megas are probably the main thing. They'd be willing to risk their lives.
There's still a glyph available. Oh my goodness, they are... They're holding out.
They need to be.
No, I'd say you need to glyph. But they're saying, okay, we can hold against Megas.
Range racks are still up mid. Oh, nope, there
They
it is.
pinged out the secret shop. They know the courier's coming. That's devastating. They don't have secret shop access. That's Naga's heart. Offline.
But at least it did not buy it.
Yeah, that's good, but at the same time, this is a critical point not to have a courier, especially when you've just lost 2 entire racks. Sure, you still have your top lane, and that's good, but your secret shop access is limited. And this is where, like, in patch notes videos, people are like, well, what's the big deal? Why is moving stuff to the secret shop such a nerf? This is exactly why. When you've lost 2 racks, let me just show you Radiant Vision for a second, okay? We got Vision from Naga, Siren, Illusions, and Creeps. A Observer Ward down here that's about to run out, by the way. Naga is having Skywrath Mage, of all people, escort her to the secret shop, which Skywrath is picking up a soul booster. I'm assuming he wants to build into Octarine. I don't think that's going to happen, buddy. It could, granted, but...
It's a really nice
It's
item.
iffy.
Even without the cooldown decrease, the mana regen's very nice.
Naga
Plus,
still has 3k
on
in the
him,
bank.
The spell lifesteal. Which is actually very crazy for Skywrath when you think about it.
Okay, next item for Naga. What is it? She has 1,700 she can spend. That's
Well,
her budget right now.
Honestly, a
let me put all the
BKB
vision
could do
back,
her
by the
some
way.
justice.
Speaking of Vision, I've just switched back to all Vision, and now we know there's a 4-man smoke gank coming out. A hook shot inward, and Freedom is in trouble. Won't get the song off. He's gonna die. Unless a miracle happens, it won't. They'll pop the Quap
Buyback's
ult
up.
as well. Buyback coming out. TP coming into this creep over here. They are not going to kill it in time. Naga will get in here, pop some illusions, but it's her against 5 with 2 allies. And those allies are dropping pretty quick, as Anacletus will maybe bring down Sneaks on the back line. It's not looking too good there. Freedom dropping kind of low, but not dead yet. Does have the ult available. Will be trying to burn down the Windrunner to keep her dead. But Freedom going to get hexed up now. I believe this could be the end, Archaea.
Yeah,
as
that's
Queen of
GG,
Pain
no
will take
buybacks.
it down. No buybacks on the Radiant team. It's a 5-man wipe. And again, hello, Holly. We see you in the viewer list. But of course, we will see the series go 1-2 6-1. Fantastic game there from both sides. And while Naga made some questionable decisions, I felt like she played the game out to the best of her ability. It was just a few little blunders here and there that really cost them the game. And Clockwork and Queen of Pain, I mean, Windrunner did great, don't get me wrong, but Clockwork and Queen of Pain were my MVPs that game. Because they just set up the kills perfectly to the point where Windrunner could literally sit back and say, okay, focus fire, guys, I'm getting bored here, can we end?
Yeah.
Like, it couldn't die. Died once, and I believe that was in the very early stages of the game, so... Anyways, we'll be coming at you very soon with Game 2 of the next game. We may just cast from the client for Game 1 of that. Of course, you can check that out on Truesight TV, at Twitch, at Facebook, at Twitter, everywhere that you can find Truesight TV. We are there. So, let us know. Give us some feedback. We'd appreciate it. You can find myself personally at SBRevolution5 on Twitch and Twitter, SBRevolution5 Dota on Facebook. Archaea, you can find at ArchaeaDota on Twitter, and Archaea101 on Twitch.
There we go. Alrighty. Well,
Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can get into the next game. I'm going to take a quick breather.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay.
Alright, we'll return here shortly.
Oh, crap.